Pedro, first time fighting in Dublin. Tell me, how does that feel?
Man, I'm buzzing. I'm excited. To be honest, I think this is the most excited that I have been going into a fight, and I'm just happy. And I dream with this, since day one. To be honest, because I remember the first time I set foot in an island except the Dublin airport was just here, and I remember I got my eyes on Tree and I was like, man, I was a 21 year kid dreaming, and it's just good to be here. And it was late, but I think it's just a perfect time. Everything is perfect.
And obviously, Pedro, you turned pro quite early on in your career. You didn't have a lot of amateur fights. You're fighting over a 55 veteran. Where does Daniel rank in terms of your all-time opponents? Because he's one of the most experienced guys in this division.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But I start young, but I think I consider myself like kind of a young veteran. I have over like kind of 30, 40 fights overall in other martial arts. So, but yeah, Daniel is absolutely probably the second highest, biggest name that I faced, except of course Patricio. And I think that's what I need right now. Not only get back to the win column, because that's the most important thing, but I feel that right now, for my career, people still overlooking at me. People still kind of don't take me serious in the division. And I think a solid performance that I know there's going to be the best performance of my career over Daniel Weichel will just put everyone on notice.
And obviously, Irish MMA is exploding again. This is probably the third wave I would consider it of Irish MMA. What's it like in Portugal, and what sort of reception do you get when you go home?
Oh, it's been huge. It's been big. Of course, the biggest one, and I'm proud of being a part of it, was the Patricio fight. That for the first time ever, the country stopped to see a MMA fight, and it's a big honor. And overall, since the early stage of my career, I've been receiving a lot of support, and I still keep growing. So I'm pretty happy to one way or the other be helping it. And I know as I keep going further and I keep growing, I know the MMA in Portugal will keep growing. So I'm happy to one way or the other helping not only there but also here.
Yeah, the Cristiano Ronaldo of Portuguese MMA.
Yes, the Pedro Carvalho of football.
Are you feeling the pressure now? I know that when you came into Bellator, it was almost like they didn't really want you there. They had a guy they wanted to win, and now you've obviously built yourself up. You fought for the title. But coming off the back of two losses, are you feeling pressure going into this one? Like maybe if this doesn't go my way, it might be a while out for Bellator.
Yeah, I mean, of course, the pressure is always there, and of course, this particular one has an extra pressure. But at the same time, I never really stopped to think about that, because I'm truly only focused on winning, and I have absolutely no doubt that I'm going to do it. So I'm aware of it, but at the same time, I don't lose much time thinking about it. I have 100% that I'm going out there, I'm going to put the best performance of my career, I'm going to get the win one way or the other. And of course I'm aware of the pressure of this fight, but I've been on that spot many times before. I remember when I got the fight with Daniel Crawford.
Yeah.
It was one fight deal, and I knew if I didn't got the win, I wouldn't get in the big show.
Even if you did get the win, they probably wouldn't have been too happy with you. Right?
Yeah, exactly. So I knew that I needed to go out there and perform. So it was also kind of the same. It was kind of the same situation that I am right now. And the more I feel that during my career, the more pressure I have on my shoulders, the better I perform. So I am absolutely certain that this will be also the case.
Have you changed much in your game in the last year, obviously, since the loss to Patricio?
Big time. Big time. Not after Patricio, because after Patricio I made another big mistake, because I wanted so much to get that loss off my back that I rushed into another fight, and mentally I wasn't prepared and I ended up losing. So yeah, after that I gave myself time. I took the whole year, the rest of the year, just to live, be with my family, and then slowly kind of trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong. And I find out that I was losing a lot of time on things that wasn't really needed, and things that I should be working on, I wasn't focused on them. So yeah, right now I feel not only I'm a way better fighter, I'm the best version of myself, but I'm a completely different version of myself. I'm a way more mature fighter. I feel that I'm not anymore the fighter that's going out there and looking for the finish and rush the opponent until get something. I feel that right now I'm completely the opposite, but at the same time I still have my pressure, my killing instincts with me, and I think I got a good way of kind of balance the things, and I'm excited. I'm excited to show you all what I'm going to bring it.
And you're popular with Irish MMA fans. You're usually popular in Portugal. Is there a Portuguese community here in Ireland that will be in the Tree Arena on Friday?
Sorry?
Is there a Portuguese community here in Ireland that will be here?
Oh yeah. Like I have a lot. I will have a lot of support here, and but the most important ones will be I will have my friends here. I will have my family, my mom, my brother, and you know that just sums up how special that night will be. You know, will be the best night of my career so far.
And just a word on how excited you are for Peter, your teammate.
Big time, man. He deserves so much. Me and him, we've been working so, and I can look so close how hard he's been working, and he deserves it. Not only for how hard he been working, but for everything he's done on his career. Like, how many guys do you know that go out there to Russia fighting Russian guys on a Russian show? Like, he's a truly badass, and he deserves it. He deserves it, and I can't see the fight go any other way than him win this belt, especially on a 5-round fight.
Pedro, could you know, you said there, hi there, how are you doing?
How's it going?
You know, you said you're spending less time on things you didn't need to spend time on, more time on things you did need to spend time on. Can you detail any of that at all? Different things that you perhaps been doing?
Yeah, for example, I before my losses, I took high regard. Like, I consider myself like a MMA fighter, but at the same time a striker MMA fighter. So in every fight, I was not spending as much time as I needed in my striking. I was just hitting pads and something, and I was wasting all my time in like takedown defenses and scrambles and this and that, kind of defending myself. And after my loss, I realized, man, I'm a great grappler. Most of my wins are by submission. Every time I'm with these high-level guys, I never feel in danger. But my last 2 losses were by TKO. So something is wrong in here. And that's what was a big eye-opening, because, man, I need to really focus on my bases, on my striking.
And range and all those things.
Yeah, all that, and kind of, you know, start from the very base. And that was good. That time I was able to build a good kind of training camp around me in Portugal, solid. I working with a really good boxing school. We gave me a good base, and then I brought their little details to my striking coach, David Jones, and we did a wonderful job. And I truly feel that I'm the very best version. I still want to do more improvements ahead on my training camps here and in Portugal. But, you know, that's time, step by step. But right now, I'm the best version of 100% of myself.
Confident about being stood up.
Yes.
Rather than having to rush.
Yes.
Into,
That was also a part of not rushing things, giving myself time, and you know, that's one of the biggest reasons why I lost that fight, because I shouldn't be there. I wasn't mentally ready. I tried to kind of convince myself that I was ready, but I wasn't ready. And end up, you know, paying the price. But I
it's
learned.
It's a great opponent to prove that against in him as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a great opponent to prove that.
Yeah, and like I've said, like, there was life lessons. I feel that I couldn't be the fight that I am right now if it wasn't for the losses. It's never good to lose, but I feel that right now I have all the tools to be world champion, to be a mature fighter with the right tools to get there. 100%. I'll show that on Friday night.
Thank you.
Thank you.